Alright, welcome to episode 1. This is a series of short little videos to give you an idea of what we do behind the scenes here. But before we jump into that, I want to give you a bit of context as to how we ended up in the situation that we're in right now. So January 2017, that phone right there rang. So our biggest contract packing customer called up and said, "I'm really sorry, but I've got some problems in my business and the stock that you've just made for me, I can't accept it." And we'd literally just made $100,000 worth of stock, all with his brand on there, so it's not easy for us to resell it. And he also said the hundreds of thousands of dollars that he owed us, he wasn't sure what was actually going to happen with that. And it was just, like words just can't even describe. I just was just numb. I was probably white as well. Sven was here, Sven saw me. Sven's our production manager, and the team just told me to go home. I was just stunned. I just couldn't do anything. I woke up early the next morning and we ran through everything, and it was just going to cripple our business. That day we had to reduce our numbers from 20 down to 12, so we had to let go of 8 people in one day, and that was probably one of the hardest and most painful days of my life. Like, I actually cried in the meetings. Letting these people go. I was just I couldn't believe it had happened. So during that week and then the following couple of weeks, I realised that we really needed to change the way that we operate. And I had a few ideas of passion projects in the back of my head and things I wanted to do. So we decided that e-commerce was really, like, online sales was the direction that we wanted to go in. And so that's what we've done over the last year. We've taught ourselves how to operate in a different way and how to sell online. Thought it might be interesting for you to see what happens here, and if it does seem like chaos, then just understand, that is why, because we're learning, and it's all new to us. Welcome to my weekend. It's 7:30 on a Friday night. I've just put Lewis to bed and I'm about to go back to work. So this is what I do. Probably this is 99% of all my weekends. This is how it happens. Enjoy. So that's it. I hope you've had more fun than me over the weekend. Alright, so it's about 4:30 in the morning and I'm on my way to the airport for the first flight out to Sydney to go and see Woolworths. Here we are. Alright, here we are, the Woolworths car park. Due to go in. My meeting's in about 30 minutes. I've done enough of these now that I actually feel quite comfortable going in and I'm quite relaxed. But I remember years ago when I first started this, man, I would just be a wreck right now. I'd be, sorry, I got things coming up on my phone. I would have sweaty palms and I'd just be freaking out and questioning whether I'd rehearsed my presentation enough. And I remember one of our investors in the early days said to me, everyone, doesn't matter who it is, everyone takes out the trash one night a week. I was like, that's so true. Like, it doesn't matter what you wear, it doesn't matter what your title is on your business card, all those things. When you strip all that shit away, we all finish work, we all drive home in peak hour, we all get home and usually, put on some comfy clothes and we take out the trash, and that's, we're all the same. We're all human in that way, and just thinking about that really helped me to break down these people and these buyers and these high level people that you meet with, and just break them down to a human element where we're just people and we're just talking, and there's no need to get nervous, and people only really have as much power over you as you give them. And if you don't give that power, then it's just a much more relaxed and comfortable meeting. And I don't do presentations anymore. I have a presentation book that we just sort of flip through, but it's not, you know, page for page and me doing all the talking. It's just a conversation. It's just a two-way conversation, and the meetings are so much more comfortable now. And yeah, it's a great piece of advice. All right, wish me luck. Bye. Do you think that guy actually got fired?
Yes.
From George and I, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see future episodes, please go to podjourney.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment on there and let me know what you've liked or what you want to see more of. I'll be there personally and let's have a chat.